I've been farming all my life.
Straight out of high school, you took over land.
With my dad and stuff.
I also came from a farming background, but I lived in the city for 3 or 4 years.
This is basically our farming, the cattle operation and stuff down there. Like most of our equipment and that we don't store right in the yard here. We have another farmyard. We also keep our cattle, our calves over winter, so we usually feed them out. So everything's pretty divided up in different pens. Once we wean them, we keep the calves that are weaned in these pens here, and then we have this long trough here that we feed them in. And if we have any serious problems, we have our barn that we redid a couple of years ago for our animals. It's an old horse barn, very old.
In the back there, you can see the cows in the cornfield. That's where they are now. I don't know if you can.
And that's our.
And they could go out there and
go closer to them.
Yeah.
And then we've got got our silage pile here. We do silage.
It is basically a family farm. Like even our children, like we have a large family. We have 6 children, and they've all helped us from day one. From the time that they were big enough to walk, they've had an interest and put their backbone into the farms. Slaved as much as we have, gave up a lot of things to help us, put it that way.
We don't house everything in our yards. We have our bins and stuff like that quite split up closer to our fields just for convenience of storage and stuff when we're harvesting. She looks dangerous.
It's a mixed farm. We got 3,000 acres of crop and about 250 cows, I guess. Then what else is there? Some sheep?
I have a small sheep herd that we sort of established when the kids were younger to help them learn how to work with animals. We start out with 4-H clubs, with the kids learning the management and care of animals. We have horses. Our girls are very into horses. And then we raise, a little bit of pigs and stuff for our own meat purposes. And try and have as much of our own meat off our farm as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see some of the cattle. We've got, 120 pairs in here right now.
The next week, we'll probably bring the rest in.
Most of the time we chase them. The girls get on their horses, and Dad takes a turn, and the son takes a turn. But most of the time we have the quads and side-by-sides that we push them with. And we actually have a feed truck that if you start it a mile away, it seems like they know that's it, and they come running. So they follow it, so it makes it a lot easier. See how crazy they're going for the truck. He's not going to give him any.
Give him a little bit here. Show him how it works. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A little further and give him a little more, and then go to.
To me, it's an honor. Like, I just still can't believe it. In all honesty, it's an honor. Sometimes you think that, well, it's just a day-to-day thing. You don't really think that other people really notice or appreciate sometimes what you do. So it is quite an honor. Like, makes you feel good that people appreciate the work that you've put into things.